So decorations aren't really that important to me, so...
Come on, but it's important to me.
Okay, well, fine. Go buy them when you have your own money.
Huh?
I said you can when you have your own money.
You never talk to me like this, huh?
We'll get the decorations later, after we plan our wedding. We have money, trust me.
Show me.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't need to show you. You know painting on the wall? Go get a painting. Go. Here.
You don't understand.
Here. Go. Take the card, take some cash. Go.
You can. I don't need. Não foi esse homem que eu apaixonei no Brasil.
Before Annie and I come to America, we will do a traditional Thai engagement party in her village. I'm extremely stressed and worried because the mounting costs of marrying a Thai woman is beyond my expectations, and I'm running short. I need to know how much for the dowry. Not what they're wanting, but what they're okay with now.
So what you can do now?
50,000 baht right now.
If them say no, maybe our relationship is broke up.
Today, I'm gonna take Annie on a long-tail boat ride around the Chao Phraya River, and then we're gonna go shopping for some gold.
Wow! I love this view.
I know, it's so beautiful. Annie is taking me to a gold store because gold is a significant part of the engagement because you can show people that your husband can provide for you. We are looking for a ring for me, ring for her, bracelet for her, and necklace for her. I'll let you talk from there in Thai. So it's,
ก็ดูเป็นแหวนแล้วก็สร้อยอะค่ะ
The amount of gold that is required is 11 baht. Baht is not just the currency of Thailand, but they actually talk about gold as a weight. So a baht of gold is about 600 USD. So can you explain to me the 11 baht?
The symbol number is like a 1 and 1. 1 representing you and her. So you are a pair. So and you're together.
This has been overwhelming for me. Such a cultural difference.
Yeah, cultural difference.
So how much is 11 baht again?
6,800 US dollars.
That's a lot.
One me, one him. So if him can give me 11 baht, it's so perfect.
How do you feel if we start a little bit smaller now, maybe a couple baht, and then we build more and more till we get to 11 baht? Are you okay with that?
Okay.
You sure?
I understand.
You promise?
I just hope my parents is okay with
Me
that.
too. Me
Okay?
too. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's a relief for me. The problem is even that amount, I have but I don't have. Especially after the divorce and the loss of my job, I had hit absolute rock bottom. So it's robbing Peter to pay Paul, who's robbing Peter again. What I can do, can I give a deposit and come back tomorrow to pay the rest? Because I have to sort out the finances of it. Okay. Let's do that. I mean, I wish I could give her $1 million worth of gold. I would be honored and happy to be able to do it, especially if I could afford it. And maybe if we hit the lottery.
I hope so.
You seem upset.
Yeah, because I just don't understand why you 48, but you still don't have anything.
I had a big home and I had cars and all that. That's what can happen in a divorce.
That's before, not now. You have to think now. You have to think about future.
Absolutely.
You don't have to talk about your past. I don't want to hear anything.
But you asked me, why don't you have? Well, I'm explaining to you why I don't have. You think most Americans have money. That's not true.
Yeah, I see now.
Well, that's only on TV.
He told me economic down and bank take everything was really? You don't have any safety money. for emergency money.
If you want somebody that already has $1 million in the bank, I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah, every relative wants. Of course. Yes. And do you sure you can take care
I'm
of
sure as hell we're
me?
gonna try. Yes, that I'm sure of. That I'm sure of.
Okay.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make this thing
Okay,
perfect.
that's your job, not mine.
I know.
Because I am your lady. If you don't take care of me, then just say bye. Yes, him love me, but I think he should be more honest with me. I'm also worried about money with me. I don't know how much he have.
Do you have any groomsmen? How does that?
Yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. We've been talking a little bit about it.
Yeah. The whole tuxedo argument started at David's first breakfast here.
I think it's ridiculous. They're paying some of them over $1,000 just to be at our wedding, and still you're like, oh, they have to rent their own tuxedos. That's not right.
I'm definitely worried about bringing up the tuxedo situation again today.
Obviously, I don't want him to spend that much money because
I mean, I don't want them to spend any money, to be honest.
what they're not going to be standing at the altar in jeans and a dress shirt. That's
No,
weird.
maybe they can just wear black pants and like black shoes and a shirt.
So still black and white, and he stands out a little bit more. He's the only one wearing a jacket.
What do you think?
I feel like I can't make this kind of decision like on the spot. My job can get a little awkward, but if I had to guess, I'm thinking the groomsmen will be in tuxedos. We'll figure it out later.
Why do you get so stressed out?
Why do we need to figure this out right now?
We're here, that's what we're here, right?
I just need some more
I don't know
time.
why you get angry at me.
I get a little nervous with Evelyn just saying we'll figure it out. I'm really hoping that they can have that conversation and actually figure it out, because 90 days to plan everything, that's cutting it really close. How many groomsmen are there, by the way?
We're gonna have
Six.
six.
6.
Well, the best man and 5. I'm like leaving my country, leaving my family, leaving my friends, and you don't seem to like want to give up anything.
I've been doing a lot of planning without you. You just got here, and now you're saying this and this and this. And I need some time to get it all together.
I don't think it's anything wrong with
I'm not making a decision right now.
Okay, well, then prepare for them to be wearing whatever they bring with.
It really worries me that David and I are already fighting about wedding planning, the tuxedos, and that it's like we're already fighting about these small things. So what's in our future, basically? What kind of cake were you expecting to have at the wedding?
Wait, do I actually have a say in this?
Yes.
Or you're gonna
I want you to be able to have a say in things.
Are you sure you're not gonna like let me decide what I want and then be like, you know what, I want something different?
Wow.
I'm certainly doing much more of the compromising at the wedding planning and everything. I'm like having such a hard time to have an opinion on anything. And that is hard to get used to.
Do you feel good now that you
Yeah.
let it all out, got
Yeah,
it all
I
off
feel
your
good.
chest? That's good now.
The raspberry is nice. Yeah,
It's really good.
definitely. Raspberry.
You like raspberry?
Do you like it too?
I do.
Okay, now, chocolate or white?
Chocolate.
I am happy with that too. I'm actually just gonna have these without the cake.
I'm not sure that's the point.
Just try it out without the cake. There you go. How nice it is. It's really nice.
We were looking at a cake big enough to feed 150 people. What kind of price range are we looking at?
For your choices, depending on decoration,
Right.
I would estimate probably around $5 per serving.
So we're talking about at least $750 for the cake. We could, I mean,
So do you think we just have a few minutes just to chat amongst ourselves?
Absolutely.
right,
Just let
cool.
me know if you need anything.
Okay, thank you. David and I are paying for the majority of our wedding, but we don't have a lot right now. David graduated college last summer with international business and languages, so a double degree. And it was really difficult for him to find a job because the K-1 visa is so unpredictable. We have to have a venue, catering. I'm getting a small income from the school that I work at, work as a part-time French teacher and music teacher. So we're really blessed that his parents and my parents are helping out as much as they can. Still, even then, we don't have a lot to go around at this moment. So that's like a mystery number. Thinking about finances definitely puts a little bit of a damper on the wedding, but something that we're gonna have to deal with our whole lives. Flowers and then a DJ, that's gonna be expensive. So that's a good at least $5,000 that we need saved.
At times like this, I just wish that we weren't in the position we are with like the K-1 visa not allowing me to work right now.
Everything that we want is kind of like up here, and because of our budget, we have to scale way back. So maybe we can't afford a cake that's gonna feed everybody. But I mean, could we afford a cake that would feed our wedding party? And then we'd get a different cake, just like a regular cake.
But that would make everyone else feel left out.
No, it's just like, it's just special. It's the wedding party cake. I've seen it done. It's a wedding, they understand. It's not necessarily about them, but I think that if we have a nice cake at our table, it's kind of like decoration too.
Okay.
And it's beautiful, and our special guest wedding party get to eat it. We'll still get a nice cake for people.
Okay.
Like what we were planning on doing, because it's not overly expensive.
Yeah, we can do that. I was disappointed that the first thing that I wanted, that we agreed on, we couldn't really afford it.
It blows my mind, like every time, like as we move along planning the wedding, it's like there's new expenses every turn. It's crazy. So we're in agreement, chocolate and raspberry.
Yeah, for 15 people.
Yeah, for 15 people.
Okay, and perfect.
We'll make it, we'll get there.
Eu e o Patrick, a gente ia comprar alguma coisa e eu tô até agora sem entender. Depois de ter rodado a loja inteira, foi algo que eu gostei, a única coisa que ele me deixou levar foi só um vaso. Ele simplesmente faz as coisas que ele quer e não importa com a minha opinião. Ele gosta de controlar a relação, essa é a verdade.
You know, add some more things to make it look nice, I guess. What?
Açaí for nothing. Just buy.
Well, yeah, I told you, I don't want to buy a lot of stuff right now. So decorations aren't really that important to me, so...
Come on, but it's important to me.
Okay, well, fine, go buy them. Later on. Like, you can when you have your own money.
Huh?
I said you can when you have your own money.
You never talk to me like this, huh?
We'll get the decorations later, after we plan our wedding, and we figure
You don't
out how much
told me that.
costs.
You don't told me that.
Well, that's because things change. This is all new to me too.
Change your mind because
No, this stuff's new to me. I'm not used to taking care of someone and paying for everything all the time.
you like to control everything.
No, I just do control a lot of things. I'm the one making the money for us. I'm gonna have a bigger say on like how it's spent. I mean, you're not gonna come here and just like spend all my money.
Well, I don't know how much money you make. I don't know, because you never show me nothing, never.
Yeah, I mean, I make enough.
I make enough.
I make enough, yeah. I mean, it fluctuates.
Show me.
Why do you need to know how much money I have? And that's like never been important to you, so it's kind of weird.
Because I will be your wife.
And?
Isso é tudo?
All the bills are paid, the lights are on, the refrigerator's full, you have all the clothes you want, your nails are done, your eyebrows are done, your eyelashes are done. Like,
it's your
everything
job.
you want, you have, so why does it matter how it happens? It's hard for me to like fully trust someone, especially with money and finances. And I know a lot of that is because how I grew up. My finances and like how we get by is doing its job and doesn't need to be checked on. Like, why does she need to know every detail?
It's strange, so strange. How
It's not strange. You're not even my wife yet. You're not even my wife yet. It's my money. You'll know once you're my wife.
I can't be your wife. You are a very strange person.
Okay. You just don't get it. We have money, trust me. What do you think I think I'm spending all the time with you right now?
Show me.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't need to show you. You know painting on the wall? Go get a painting. Go. Here.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Here. Go. Take the card.
And
Take some cash. Go.
you can. I don't need. It's horrible. Quando o Patrick jogou o dinheiro em mim, eu fiquei, assim, muito chateada com ele. É muito desrespeitoso, sabe? Um homem fazer isso com a mulher em qualquer lugar do mundo. Eu acho que a mulher não merece isso. Não foi esse homem que eu apaixonei no Brasil.
You just take the card. Go.
I'm done with this conversation.
Well, whatever.
You know, Shaeeda and Shaeeda had an opportunity to meet, had a chance to really kind of talk about some things. And, you know, Shaeeda informed me that the meeting really didn't go well at all. I think Shaeeda is making valid points that she feels that certain topics are just for us. But the fact of the matter is, prenuptial agreement, like, we have to get that signed before we get married.
What's up?
I know I brung up having, you know, the prenuptial agreement. And I know the last time we had a conversation, it didn't go very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could have personally, you know, not presented it to you in that moment. I know you said it was hard for you to read it, little screen, this and that, and et cetera, et cetera. So here is a hard copy for you to actually look at.
I am still against this prenup, but Bilal, he's not backing down. And my heart is going boom, boom, boom. Despite how hurt and affected I am, nothing could change your mind.
Why are you so hurt?
Because prenups are never fair.
Never fair?
It's never fair.
How do you know?
It's always the more money spouse want to go into a prenup. Because so far you're presenting me with what you want to protect, what you have for you.
Those are the things that we had before you. But now that we're together, like, it's about building upon that.
You know, obviously you are the more moneyed spouse in this case. And coming from Trinidad, starting over, I feel like an infant in America because I have to start from scratch. This prenup kind of shows me how hard I have to work here.
It's about us building together.
You know what, Bilal? If I want to be a stay-at-home mom, I cannot do that. Because with this prenup, basically, if I'm a stay-at-home mom and say something happened to us, worst case scenario, and we don't make it, what's gonna happen to me? I have to go back home because I stay home, take care of your children, and I didn't build myself. So just holding this prenup, it shows how hard I have to work in the United States so that I could get something for myself. If we were to split up or divorce, whether it's 1 year, 10 years, or 25 years from now, nothing in the prenup covers me. It says that Bilal remain with what he has, and whatever I accumulate in our marriage, it has to be joint. That's what I read. And I didn't like that because I had something that belongs to me back home. I left my family behind. I closed down my yoga studio. just to come across here, I can't even work, until I get my green card. It doesn't make sense to me.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever plan on cheating on me?
Absolutely not, no.
Do you ever plan on divorcing me?
No.
Okay, well, this right here doesn't matter. All this means is that if you go back on your word of what you just said to me, that's the only reason why this right here will take an effect.
Does this prenup have any silent party influence?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Because I feel like your ex, she mentioned the prenup. Too many hands in the broth is the saying that we say in Trinidad. When too many hands in the broth, it spoils the entire thing. So now it's like looking at me as if I have some secret agenda to try to take what Bilal has.
First of all, that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. And it relates
sure?
to, well, you asked me a question. Can I answer your question? That has absolutely nothing to do with anything whatsoever. But I also know that I have 2 children that I also have to protect as well. And I can't just say, oh, well, let me just have a blind eye at love. Well, that wouldn't be smart.
Can you see how I give up everything?
My love, my Bellacita.
Do you see where I'm coming from when I say that?
I get it. I know this is not the sexiest conversation to have, but I know it's a conversation that is needed. This right here is something that it just says that you won't take me for everything I got. I mean, it's just literally, just see it from that standpoint.
I feel as if Bilal doesn't trust me. I know that when he got married, he was thinking like me, like it's going to be forever, and his wife left him. So I think he has some trust issues, and I feel like I have to pay the price for everything that has happened to him in his past. I want to show the prenup to a lawyer. I'm not going to sign a document that does not give me certain rights in it. Are we done?
If you want it to be done, we're done.
Unless he put these things in a prenup to protect me, it will leave me no choice but to go back home to Trinidad.
¿Cuál tipo de comida estás pensando para la boda?
Yo creo que un cevichito con arroz, chifles. No está bien.
Okay, so we decided to get married in Florida because Florida's beautiful. We met in a traveling experience, so why wouldn't we get hitched in a traveling experience? Necesitamos mirar a vuelos. Me voy a buscarlo ahorita. As soon as Manuel proposed, I'm immediately getting the wedding invitations, buying my wedding dress. So, team too much. Hashtag team too much. I know it, I own it, I don't care. Take me or hate me, don't care. Okay, round trip. Day, Rochester. West Palm Beach, baby. 250.
Ir y venir.
Para una persona. No está muy mal.
No está muy mal, ¿segura? ¿No hay más económico?
¿Ah?
¿No hay más económico?
No, hay más económico ya. Estoy buscando ahorita.
Realmente no conozco los gastos hasta que ella me comienza a conversar y son muchos, es muy alto. Porque en Ecuador con $2,000 hace una gran fiesta, unos 50, 100 personas invitados.
It's more than Manuel wants to spend, but it's also the only time we're getting married. So I'm totally fine going into a little bit of debt for something we'll both remember forever. Fine with it. Okay, entonces en total es 636.
¿Por qué? ¿No dijiste 250?
After taxes, and then there's 2 people, like that's what it...
Yo no sé por qué dicen una cosa y es otra cosa.
I hate when you make that face. I literally hate when you make that face. It's such the stank-ass face. This is America. Everything's expensive. Like, it is so cheap to live in Ecuador. So no matter what he looks at, his jaw is dropping at the price, whether it's eggs or a plane ticket and everything in between. He's like, why are we spending money on this? Because we have to live. No de acuerdo conmigo?
Si tú lo dices que está bien, Archie. No puedo decir nada. No puedo decir mucho.
¿Estás enojado?
¿Por qué?
Yo quiero conocer que estás bien con las decisiones.
¿Y de qué sirve que esté bien? ¿Y de qué me sirve que no esté bien con las decisiones? Igualmente no vas a hacer nada, ni voy a hacer nada tampoco.
Meanwhile, sending money home and us figuring out what's appropriate to send home is going to be something that we're going to be working on for the rest of our relationship. I might get emotional. I can feel it coming. Because it's like, well, could this go back to his family? And then it's like, no, it's like the way that I want to live my life is, you know, I can't live my life necessarily in that way because I have to think about what could go back. And I feel like he doesn't want to either because he's thinking of what could go back to his family. So we're both sitting in this space of feeling guilty. And so I'm doing the best that I can when I'm navigating through waters I've never swam in.
Hacer esta boda en Florida, demasiado dinero. Yo me siento estresado, me siento mal. Es duro para mí. Yo he mantenido, he ayudado a mi familia desde los 13 años.
Yeah.
Nunca necesité que alguien me dijera ayuda. Me nació del corazón, ayudé a mi familia.
Yeah.
Pues siempre ellos van a contar conmigo.
Yeah.
Por eso yo siento la necesidad de ayudarles a ellos.
I'm really glad that you're telling me this because it helps me understand you a bit more. And it helps me understand why you get frustrated and maybe why you feel alone.
¿Sabes las personas que yo tengo allá? Y lamentablemente ella tendrá que ayudarme. Si que ella compró este paquete, tiene que comprar el paquete completo. Así las personas que vienen atrás mío.
¿Qué piensas si ahorita enviar $100 a ellos y podemos empezar hablando sobre enviándoles más dinero a ellos después de la boda? ¿Está bien para ti?
Buena opción, gracias. Yo sé que no es mucho, pero algo es mejor que nada. Y me siento feliz porque tal vez ella está haciendo conciencia realmente las cosas como son. Estoy feliz.
¿Verdad? ¿Tú quieres correr en el agua?
Quiero relajarme un rato, ¿sí?
Okay, let's go.
Lo que está pasando ahorita con Arlie son cosas, esos pequeños obstáculos, esos pequeños inconvenientes. Pero nuestra relación era bonito.
Es fresco, ¿verdad?